Warning, Cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
As she goes to leave, there's an embrace and a kiss.
Girl's gonna stay with him for the child, even though,
No, not every guy will do that.
No, what about
If the
before
relationship's
Jordan
over-
was born? When I caught you the first time with Cheryl.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
It's just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
I just can't take the lies.
I just can't go on anymore. I need to know the truth.
I don't like being the one that has to show you this.
Yeah, we got it right now. They're heading south.
I'm tired of the excuses.
This is something that I've got to know.
They're together right now. There they are. Let's go.
What's up, homie? Who are you, homie?
How did you do this to me?
Man,
Stop! Ow! Stop!
you better get right with God.
I love you. I'm so sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Welcome. I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for watching this episode of Cheaters. Please meet Shadelle Gomberg, a woman plagued with doubt over her boyfriend's romantic intentions. Needing to ensure his devotion, Shadelle turns to Cheaters for some insight.
Shadelle Gomberg, age 31. A receptionist worried that her boyfriend is playing foolish games with their long-time relationship.
My relationship with right now is like day and night compared to now and how it was at first. I was in complete bliss at first, and now I cry practically every day. Sometimes he'll take showers before he goes to the gym, which never made sense to me. And then he'll come home, and before he does anything, he jumps in the shower. Sometimes he'll spend a lot of time sitting in his truck, and he'll say that he's in there listening to music. But I believe that he probably has a cell phone, that he's telling me he doesn't have a cell phone, but I know different. And I think he sits in his truck talking to whoever on a cell phone. He manipulates a lot of things in this relationship. Like our so-called Saturday, for him to say that he's gonna go play basketball in the morning, but he'll be back. He'll use the excuse that, oh, well, he stayed home the night before, so that makes it okay. He goes out every Friday, but when I say that that I'm gonna go out with my friends one day, then he'll say that he's gonna go somewhere. It's just, there's a big double standard. What's good for him, it's not good for me, according to him. It's just not fair to anybody to have to be in a relationship when when someone's not fully committed in it. And being that I have children, I look to my future. And if there's no future with him, then I need to move on.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Suspect's identity withheld, age 32. A basketball coach focusing on women more than his game. Investigation Day 2. Cheaters' PIs outside of the workout facility where the suspect is employed remain alert in anticipation of any potential leads. Cheaters' agents remain out of sight until the suspect, whose identity is withheld, exits the establishment. Sucking down a tall, cool one, the suspect goes to his vehicle, then departs the premises. Cheaters detectives follow the suspect several miles to a local hamburger joint. As the suspect heads inside, Cheater's operatives set up in the parking lot and quickly realize that the suspect is not dining alone. A young, unidentified woman accompanies the suspect. The two continue their meal and conversation with no signs of anything more than friendship between them. The lunch ends without a hitch, and the couple go to their respective vehicles. The suspect chats with the woman at her car for a few moments before both parties exit the location, leaving Cheater's PIs unsure of the case's validity. Investigation Day 6. Cheater's field agents take up positions inside the gym where the suspect is participating in a basketball game. The game progresses without incident. Once the game is concluded, however, Cheater's operatives watch the suspect moving through the parking lot, accompanied by the same woman observed on the previous day of investigation. The suspect walks his companion, now identified as Marie Mendez, to her vehicle before the couple parts company. Within minutes, Cheater's PIs realize that the suspect and his new lady friend are not going in separate directions. The suspect meets up with companion Mendez just a few miles away at an all-you-can-eat diner. After getting their money's worth, the suspect and companion Mendez leave the restaurant and meander over to her SUV. The true nature of their relationship begins to unfold as the suspect moves in for a nice, long hug. After some affection, the suspect happily trots off to his vehicle. Realizing that there's more to this story, Cheater's sleuths make preparations for further investigation. Investigation Day 7. Cheater's agents track the suspect to a local park where he engages in a round of basketball. Hours pass without incident until companion Mendez unexpectedly appears and confidently approaches the suspect. Deception appears to be the suspect's preferred game, as demonstrated in this recorded phone call with his girlfriend, Shadelle.
Hello?
Why do you keep calling so much?
I want to talk to you.
Don't you talk to me when you come home?
No, I want to talk to you now.
No.
Are you doing something?
Pizza.
Oh,
Why?
I want to have lunch with you. You have to work Saturday?
No.
Oh, it's a miracle.
Why?
I want to go to the game. You got a game. Lewis said yesterday I asked him. He said y'all had a game tonight.
No, we don't. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Cheater's detectives determine that the charade has gone on long enough and close the case. After the break, the confrontation.
Now that the lies have been exposed, Cheaters inform Shadelle of her boyfriend's shameful conduct. Remaining hopeful, Shadelle attempts to salvage her once happy relationship.
Shadelle, thank you for being here tonight. You've asked us to see if we can find some information about his activities when he's not with you. Are you ready to take a look at what the detective has compiled? As the investigation starts, we have a detective that's outside of work environment. Leaves. The detective follows him as he drives to a restaurant that's not very far away. He's joined by a young lady. After lunch with this young lady, he walks her over to her truck. They chat a little bit, and at that point, she gets in her truck and leaves. He gets in his truck and leaves. On this date, again has a basketball game. It's an outdoor game this time. He goes to the park. This young lady meets him again at the park. They go have a seat on a park bench. He's got his arm around that. Now we can see that their relationship takes an obvious turn. As she goes to leave, there's an embrace and a kiss. And Shadelle, I know that's not the information you were hoping us to come up with. I know it's not easy. Okay. Okay, you want to take a second? This is kind of what you expected. And he's been lying to you in the past. Shadelle, the reason that we are here is because we know that is with this young lady yet again this evening. I'm going to call the detective right now to find out if we can get an update on what's happening with them. What's happening? They're at a restaurant. We're headed over there right now. Okay. Do you want to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So. And here's Gomez right now. What's happening? They're walking towards the door right now. All right, we're there.
Oh, they're holding hands.
Okay.
Huh? 30 days. Gotcha.
I'm Joey Greco with Cheaters. I think you know that.
Yeah.
You know why we're here.
Did you know he had a girlfriend that he's been living with for almost 4 years, and he got a baby with me?
You've been living together. Let's not split hairs.
With my mom.
Okay. Do you deny that you have a child together?
Just recently, for maybe 2 months.
Let me see my phone.
Oh yeah,
you
the
told
phone
her
that you don't have.
Yeah, you want to call and ask my mom? Did I tell you I didn't want to be with you?
So why didn't you just go?
I told you to move out, Shadelle.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
You know what?
Yes, I did.
If you told her...
You're just you're conniving. You're just punk, like I always tell you are.
Okay, well, you know what you can do. You can move out.
Why do you sit there?
I told you I didn't want to be with you, Shadelle.
Then why do you sit there and tell me when I ask you, do you want to be with me? Why do you sit there and tell me you do? Why do you tell me on the phone every time I talk to you to be telling me you love me?
I told you that.
If you don't want to be with me, why are you always lying to me when I say to you?
I told you I don't want to be with you, Shadelle. I told you and told you, okay?
Oh yeah, like yesterday. Like yesterday when you were telling your friend that, oh, I'm gonna go to the movies with Shadelle to have quality time with her. If you didn't want to be with me, why are you bothering with quality time?
Coming up, the conclusion.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the movies with Shadelle to have quality time with her. If you didn't want to be with me, why are you bothering with quality time?
You know what you can do. I told you to.
And I'm taking Jordan.
Okay, do that. Do that then, okay?
I will.
Okay. That's all it is.
You didn't know anything that was going on? Or how long have you been seeing?
Probably like maybe 3 weeks.
3 weeks? So only 3 weeks? So he hasn't said that he has a girlfriend or anything like that to you? Or... Okay.
I just wanted it to be over with, Joey. I ain't gonna lie. I just wanted it to be over with.
Okay.
I'm tired. I don't want to be with them. That's it. I don't want to talk.
No excuses? No?
No, because he knows he's a loser.
I gotta go, y'all. I'm gonna show you that.
Take me back to my truck, please.
Yep. Up. Up.
It's all right. I don't care, Shadelle.
Of course you don't care.
Because I can get another girl.
Oh yeah, it's that easy.
Yeah, it is.
Can't even sit there and buy shoes and CDs, but you can't buy your own baby diapers. Yeah, see how that holds up in court when you don't even do for your child.
Go back and get Jordan and take him to Oklahoma.
Do what?
I know, just do that, okay? And tell Lewis to come pick at Davis Street and Beckley.
You ain't taking Jordan. You ain't taking Jordan. That's all I got to say to you. You ain't got no right to him. You ain't got no right to him. You ain't got no right on him.
Yeah.
You're not even on the damn birth certificate.
Okay.
So you ain't got no right to him.
Yes, it's all right.
What do you do for him anyway? I'm the one that buys him diapers. I'm the one that buys him milk. You don't do for him.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
You can't be proud that you were deceiving. It doesn't bother you that you've been deceiving her?
No.
Come on.
Because I don't care about her.
See, I don't believe that.
I don't care about her.
I don't believe that.
Like, any guy that's with a girl is going to stay with her for the child, even though, you know.
No, not every guy will do that.
No, what about before Jordan
over,
was born? When I caught you the first time with Cheryl.
You should have left me there.
Oh, but you were the one crying and looking like you want to kill yourself.
Yeah. Hello?
You ready to go?
Okay.
You
yeah,
all right?
come get me. Bye.
You're gonna be sorry. Just wait. You should be careful who you trust, too.
His reaction surprised me, because why would you try and continue to say that you were trying to break up with someone?
For him to tell me, you know, when I talk to him on the phone that he loves me.
You know, you don't have to try and prove anything to us, because we have his phone conversations. We know what he's been telling you. And then for him to react the way he did is that's just ridiculous. That just proves that he's guilty. You know, and it should for you.
Following the confrontation, a despondent Shadelle gives in to her grief. Later in the show, Cheaters reveals her progress towards recovery. But now Cheaters welcomes Kenneth Eklund. Kenneth discusses the outrage he suffered over his young fiance's indiscretions.
Kenneth Eklund, age 61. Kenneth describes the benefits of discovering the truth about one's lover before speaking one's vows.
Well, she had mentioned a couple times, you know, how did it come about, and I just told her that I had some suspicions that I felt guilty about, you know, even pursuing, but I'm glad that I did. I think this was just, you know, sort of a one-time type thing, and she and Tracy had known each other for many, many years, and you know, they're both good-looking people, and I can see where the attraction was. Just caught me by surprise that it actually happened. I feel like every corpuscle in my body is just tightening up, and you know, the anger is trying to overtake my body, and I'm trying to maintain a Christian attitude and figure out if there is some understanding I need to understand. It's very traumatic. I've never experienced anything like this in my life, to include combat. This hurts more than anything I experienced in 2 years in the front lines in Vietnam. Well, we had to both, you know, get down to the gut level and ask ourselves how we really feel about each other, and I think that this helped us both decide that we really do care and we are in love with each other, and that being human, we can make mistakes, and through the power of God, it's helped us to remember that we have to forgive when forgiveness is necessary. And so I'm overall very pleased with the way the relationship is going now. As a Christian, I'm trying to maintain a Christian attitude. And I've always known and trusted you as a Christian. I'm sorry this happened.
Baby, please, please, I know you're upset right now. That's why you're saying all of these things out of anger. Please, we talk about this.
Can you see how he feels in that?
Oh, how he feels, yes.
Here's a man that you're getting married in a month, for God's sake.
Well, we called off the February marriage date, and that's why we've rescheduled now for the early part of June. We haven't set the exact date yet, but we both agreed that we still want to marry each other, and so we plan on doing it in early June.
Shadelle Gomberg says that containing her anger toward the suspect is swallowing up every ounce of her energy. Shadelle declares that a custody battle for their child is imminent and that Cheaters has been indispensable in fortifying her case against the suspect. Though no motions have been filed as of yet, Shadelle is prepared to protect her child from what she calls the worst possible role model a child could have. The suspect explains that his long history with Shadelle is the reason behind his difficulty breaking up with her. Moreover, their child unexpectedly coming into the picture has added to the suspect's hesitation. But now the suspect says he despises Shadelle and is grateful that Cheaters became involved so that he could finally put an end to his relationship with her. When asked about the child, the suspect had no comment and quickly ended the telephone interview. Marie Mendez refused to give any statement concerning her involvement with the suspect.
All done, sir.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thank you, Mr. G.